barley in there. Oh man, that's gonna be sweet. We thought we were early on this stuff, but I think we're pretty well bang on. Some of the stuff was kind of yellow yet. Freaking squeaky step. Some of the barley was yellow and some was really green, but it was all dough stage. So that's good. Pretty pumped about that. So they should get a little bit of like kind of a harder kernel once it dries. I mean, if it's a little bit green, it's probably going to ferment too, but it should be good. A lot of the stuff in the green feed there is going to be nice. There should be some lots of barley in there, that's for sure. This tractor's sure sweet. I'd actually sooner pick with this one than the McCormick, actually. Now that the loader valve works better. Definitely not before. Inch your head a wee bit. Hey! I'm gonna try to get the load put on here so I can get her dumped and then move on to something else. Alright, I think we got about, I don't know, maybe 10 left out there. Something like that. I got my little door open on the side because I had a bit of an issue there with the wind's blowing the other way today. And the frickin' green straw is getting up underneath the net wrap and was wanting it to rip. So I think it's good now. So that little guy right there pushes the bale, which in turn brings the wrapper itself back, and then you just set the speed of the wrap. So pretty straightforward. There's a dial on there, you can set it. I think I got it, well, it's pretty much set for about 7 wraps of bale. So that's pretty good. So I'll get this unloaded here. Maybe I'll hang you on for one more minute. We'll maybe stick another bale in there. So I'm not going very far, but it's definitely a lot easier with the truck, because at least when you come with this big truck, you get 23 a shot. So it's funny how the bag moves, or the old sausage. Funny how the sausage moves that quick when you're this close like this. And I parked a little ways away because this tube is going to be done here right away, and I'm going to have to spin it around. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to grab a couple bales, end cap bales, and then some guys, what they'll do is, well, I'll show you when I'm done here. I'll show you on this next one over here, but I got to pay attention so I don't drop the bale on the pusher. I'm tired. I went sprayed lentils till 3 this morning, I think, when I finished. But anyways, so I'll show you this one here. So this is an end cap bale. It's just a shitty old fucking foxtail grass, whatever bale that I had. So I stick that bale in the end like that and wrap it really good on the seam, same as that one, and then it seals that up. Some guys, what they'll do is they'll put a chunk of plastic over the front and then they'll push it through like that and then they'll wrap it, but I'm not gonna worry about that. You might only lose that. Worst case, Ontario, you'll lose 1 bale at the end, but I've never lost any, so I continue to do it like this. That's what works for me. So anyway, a lot of bales here, boys. A lot of bales. Give me about around 400 by the time we're done, silage bales, so that's good. I wonder why our hay bale count is lower this year, but we ended up wrapping that alfalfa. I forgot about that. But I do have a on my Samsung Notes on my telly, I got a bale tally. So works pretty good. I was gonna unhook that tractor, now that I piss on it, I'll go bale that dry hay up here later. Once I get all these picked and wrapped, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna run out there real quick. Hopefully the e-brake holds her. And let's go see. So what I'm gonna do is hit the emergency stop so it doesn't start wrapping right away as soon as I drop the bale on. So what happens is you drop the bale down, pushes that thing down, triggers the push, and it triggers the wrapper. So, oh, that's why it didn't stop wrapping. Bunch of stuff in the valve down here. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Maybe it's in here. A little bit of stuff in here. It needs to. This thing here needs to push this a little further. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so we'll take this silage bale. We'll drop him on top. Oh, freaking wasps are just nuts today. Okay, so we'll idle her down here, and then I'll bring you back when I get out here. Clutch pedal, I know. I was there when you told me about it. Let's idle into here. This one here should trigger the push mechanism. Now we'll back up. Like so. Maybe park this up over here out of the way. Actually, I'm going to need that other bale. So we got to use these two bales to push the wrapper off. And then I'll use this one to start the next one, I think. I'm not exactly sure here what I'm going to do next. I got some made out in the old, in the quarter south of us out here. Made some 56s up in the grass hay down there. We were gonna just maybe feed them, but she'll be good. And we'll park this guy on the hill, up out of the road. Okay, so as you can see, you can only put one on at a time. So what we're gonna do, pull the emergency stop, and it'll start wrapping. There she goes. Starts pushing. Starting to push. Once it gets to this bale, we'll shut her down. Something like that. We'll speed up our wrap. There we go. Right there, boys. There is a tool for this. It's called the knife, but I forgot it in the tractor. Whoa, yeah, fucker. Go to the next one. There we go. We'll just rip this guy. There it is. So now what we can do is we'll take this, we'll shut the wrapper right off, put them right up so it won't wrap. Now all it's going to do is push, and we're going to take the brake off. There, you see that jump? There. Now we're just pushing. So she's pushing right off here. Should stop here right away. There it is. Pusher's going back. Idled her down, ready for the next bale. So now, like I said, the wrapper isn't gonna run. All it's gonna do is push for us. See, my door's open, but that's okay. See if this actually triggers it or not. This little piss ass bale. Might have to get out and pull the lever. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's working. She's working. She's a working. Okay, well that should be enough to pull that freaking thing out of there. Should be just down on the last ramp here now. Yep, that should work. Should work mint. Alrighty, let's shut this guy down. And we'll go pull this ahead. I know I didn't put the e-brake on. Okay, so like I said, I let the brake off already. Right here, this is your brake, this is your tension. Now we're just gonna pull it ahead. Pull it out the bottom. There we go. Them two bales stay on there. And we're laughing. Alright, so as you can see, I pulled that bale off. We wrapped that one right to the end. Give it lots at the joint where they meet. I'm kind of straight. A little bit off there, but that's not too bad. So now what we do is we're going to take this bale off, but first we're going to push that little guy back up the hill here a little ways. Push him back up. I guess you can't really see too good, but there we go. I'll take this bale off, and then we'll start over. So that guy right there is ready to get start being wrapped. So what I'm going to do is bring this guy back in around to the, well, if this is the front or the back, I'm not sure. I'm going to definitely lose probably a bale and a half there. A bale for sure, if the air can get in there, but we'll grind her up and see what it's like. It might be black, I'm not sure. Alrighty, so this guy is ready to go. I'm going to show you what I do. Show you what I do on here now. We'll give this a little bit of juice. Actually, let's hit that off for now. That's a manual kick on handle. Now we'll pull this. It's going to start pushing, and then soon as we get in line with the wrap, it's going to push that bale down a little ways. There, that's probably good there. Maybe a wee bit more. There. Okay. So I'm going to take this wrap, pull it down, and I'll bring you back in a minute because I don't got two hands. Okay, so I got it. That's all that stuff is here. I don't know what that handle's for, but that's what I use it for. So I got the net started. Now we're gonna open this up to probably about 2.5. Pull the handle. See, it's starting to grab. There we go. Whoa, right there. There's your emergency stop for the wheel. We're gonna do the same thing here. I can pull it down or not with one hand, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. She's coming. Okay, so I'll make a long string like this. Just yank her down. I should cut some of the shit out of here, but I haven't yet. That's fine. Okay, so got that out. This stuff you don't even need to tie it, it's so freaking sticky. Just wrap it around a few times like that, it'll stick to itself. Now what we're gonna do is speed this up so that it wraps fast. Especially once it just starts to get going. There, now we'll slow her down. There There it is. Now it's done. So that'll kick out when it gets to there. There it is. Now hit the stop. Grab this fuzzy bale. I don't know what happened to the bottom of this bale. Must be when I pushed the on the bale to straighten them out, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know what the heck happened there, but anyway. Okay, we'll lift this guy up, find where we're supposed to be. And now it's not going to wrap right now because of the, because I got the emergency shut off. If you got more than one guy around, like one guy to just run the wrapper, the other guy to pick and haul, then you're laughing. So I'm going to leave that guy there with the motor idling. I'm going to go back over here, grab another one of these guys real quick. There's what, 10 left on here. 10 here and another 10 out in the field yet. We'll go back and get those guys next. There we go. Yeah, it is. It's catching on the plywood on the deck a little bit, but it'll be fine. Alright. So now, if you take your time and go through all this process, especially like I said, when you're by yourself, you can't really have any screw-ups. Like, what would a screw-up be? Well, if you ever had, if it was wrapping right now, you can't really see what's going on. So, what I do is I kind of fart around here with the speed of the wrapper for the first couple bales. So here's what we're gonna do. Starting to push, turn the wrapper on. We'll give it not a whole lot there. As soon as that wrap starts going on the other one, we're gonna start speeding it up here. Right about meow. There we go. We'll put lots in there. See how close it is together? That's about 10 wraps. That's going to kick out here right away. There we go. We're set for the next time. So now when this thing comes by, once it pushes that bale off so far, it just rips that off. You don't need to worry. Well, you could cut it, I guess. Alright, we can close this up. As soon as I close this damn thing, I always have trouble. There we go. Shouldn't put your hands in there anyway, but... Alrighty. And that's how you start a new sausage. There. Freaking AC in this thing is just king. There we go. Next bale. Once you get it set like this, usually what I do is I just drive up beside it, have a quick boo at it, make sure you're getting around that 7 wraps. A lot of dairy guys, they go a lot, so like 9 or 10. Should start here right away. There it goes. So what we're going to do is just drive over here and we'll watch it from here just to make sure that it's about the right spacing. So right now what it's doing is pushing this bale down the ramp until it hits the ground. So that'll be where the first part of the bale is. See, I'm almost... I'm getting about 5 or 6 wraps on there. Probably 6 wraps. Not even wraps, layers. In about 6 layers. And you should have about that much in between. You should have about that much in between each layer as the thing goes down, the wrap. So it looks like we're gonna be all right. So I'll do one more here with you, and then I'll get these unloaded. Go grab the other ones, and we're done. Definitely making videos here takes you out of productivity. Look at the barley on the deck there. Holy Christ. Can you guys see it on the TV? All the tutorial videos for you guys. Nice. Those of you guys that watch all of my videos and you're wondering about that Quaker loader valve, I will get you a part number when I go and do the electronic part of the grapple. When I put them little switches on the top there, I will get that part number for you in that video, so in case you're wondering. Here we go. Okay, 2 hands and off to the races. I made an executive decision to just drive and pick up the bales one by one. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 left after this guy. Because I thought, you know, by the time I drive the truck over there and then walk back and get the tractor, I could have like probably 4 bales hauled back here already. So that's what I did. The old bugger. I think I might have to run out to that pasture and grab a bale or 2 here after, because I think I'm out of end cap bales, so I'll have to go get a couple. We can set them on there and push them through. High gear. Whoa, look out, trailer. Look at that canola. Nice. Can't even see it. Come on, focus, you bastard. There it is. Look at that. King, eh? Oh, yeah. Looking good. Alright, so we're gonna do, I'll tell you what we're gonna do before we do it here. We're gonna wrap this bale till it gets to here. We'll put a fair bit on the end, and then what we'll do is we'll cut the net again, or the wrap, put them in the holder, and then go from there. I'll show you. Right to the end. Like that. Now what we'll do is we'll actually speed that up there. I'll rip this off. You know, I had a knife. I was feeding the show bulls in the barn and then forgot about it, so oh well. Whoa, baby. Go right around again, son of a bitch. There we go. Like this. It's stronger than the guy thinks that stuff. There it is. Now we'll shut this off again. Put them all the way up. Lock it up. Now we're just pushing. Take the brake off. Once this idles down, I'll tell you something. So what you can do is you can pull this piece out of here, slide it down, and put your feet in, and then use that to push the bale up, but then you gotta put it all away. This way, you just set the bales up there, let the bales do the work. Let the bales do the work, and then all you gotta do is take them off with your loader after. So that's easy. Hopefully this one is heavy enough to trigger it, but I guess we'll see. Put her in reverse right away. Gotta be careful because she's a small bale. See, I didn't think it would trigger it. Oh, it did. Well, that's good. Now that should push it just about right off. Now we can pull the wrapper out of there. Oh, that should work. These bales aren't that heavy anyway. Okay, so we got tires straight. Brake is off. Just back her right out. Back her right out. Little ramp there on the bottom. We'll get him out later. So we're done wrapping for 2024. There we go. Leave that like that. Kill the motor. I really got to get a nut for there, but you know what? I started doing it like that. I did 400 and some bales, so that's good. All the time when you're farting around at night, hey? I'm gonna put this back up. Alright, she's locked in. That should be good. Like I said, this ramp here, you lift it up and then put that handle and then it locks it on, but I gotta take these bales off here anyway and then whatever else. So anyway guys, that's the vidya. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Always like to teach guys every once in a while. Like to teach guys once in a while how we do stuff here in Canada. I think what we'll do is go ahead and pop these bales off, these dry bales, because they're ready to feed. That's pretty good. I didn't even have to use any dry hay as a plug. Okay, so we're gonna try to get. You guys can't probably see very good, but I can. There we go. Get this guy off. Set him aside. I got a whole bunch of dry hay to haul home yet anyway, so we can get stacked in the pile later on. We'll go back and we'll get this guy off. Give that thing a pressure wash before we park it. The wrapper. And Bob's your auntie. Remember, it's 2024. Bob could be your auntie. There we go. Nice. Wrapper is empty. And the rollers aren't even that dirty because I used new bales this last time. I cut all that old wrap off there and all that stuff. Actually, I'd probably leave that like that. Alrighty guys, that's the vidya. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and share, all that good stuff. Leave a comment in the old chatter box. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. If you want some merch, Straight Pipe Acres merch, go down in the comments below. I'll have a pin there. You guys can go online. The link is even there. I even figured out how to do the link. So you can go online and order yourself some hats, gloves, sweater, t-shirt, long sleeve shirts, all kinds of stuff. Koozies. Life's good. Okay, guys. I gotta head up to the other farm now and go do some dry hay baling after I clean my rollers off. Pretty sure my rollers are dirty. My belts didn't stop spinning when I close the end gate. That's how you usually know it's built up a little bit, and then it makes the belts a little bit tighter, but maybe we're good. Oh no, there's a bit of shit in there. So alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.